Welcome back to Offroad Outlaws, guys, and in this video, we are going in depth on some brand new information about the upcoming update. Now, we're going to run this video in sections. The first section is going to be focused on the vehicles, and the second section is going to be focused a lot more on the mission structure and a lot more new things that you guys have not seen yet in regards to missions and multiplayer, which is literally going to blow your freaking minds. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into it. Couple of things we need to go ahead and get out of the way before we get into this stuff. One, this was all from a work-in-progress build of the latest update, and there may be some slight changes once the update officially releases. And secondly, the information that you guys are about to see comes straight from my correspondence with the dev team. Now, right off the bat, let's begin with some new trucks. First off, this Ram TRX. Now, some of you guys may recognize this truck, and some of you may know where we have seen it before, and I, for one, am extremely excited that we are going to be seeing more of that truck here in Offroad Outlaws. Next up, we gotta talk about this single cab long bed S10. This thing is absolutely, I can just feel that this thing is going to rip once people build it. I have a feeling that people are gonna absolutely build that thing to the moon, no matter whether it's a rock crawler build or a drag racing build or a mud truck or whatever the case may be. That truck is gonna be built into so many different forms, and I cannot wait to see what all of those different forms are. Next, we have got to talk about the extended cab new Raptor that is coming, and also, once again, like I said before, keep in mind that elements of this update are not yet completely finished, and that's why you might see some slightly odd wheel fitment in the rear and things like that, but rest assured that everything will be polished once the update makes its way to your devices. Next up, we of course have the logging forwarder, and this is going to play a huge role not only in the logging missions, but different elements of essentially putting your maps together that we're going to talk about a little bit later on in the video, involving different tasks and how they work around the maps, and also how they will contribute to your overall construction process. And then finally, we have the good old single cab C10. This one I think is going to be another really popular vehicle among the community and among the player base of the game, and I'm sure that we're going to see so many different versions of this truck, all the way from work truck to race truck to mud truck to everything in between, you name it. Now, here's where things take a very interesting turn, and that is trailers. Now, as we can see right here, you can see the new trailer is highlighted, but also the trailer duty is highlighted as well, both of these trailers being logging trailers. But you can also see all the different cargo types on the left. For example, this trailer will be used for hauling tractors, which tractors are also a new element of active cargo. However, this trailer, the rock trailer, interests me a lot because I feel like not only is rock hauling something we don't really see highlighted in many games at all, but having the ability to haul rocks in Offroad Outlaws and actually have that be an integral part of the missions that you'll be taking on, I think is insanely freaking cool. And next up, we are going to be talking about the crates trailer. Now, this is what you're going to be using to haul packages and boxes, essentially. But what excites me even more than that is the fact that you're literally going to be assembling a fleet of trailers, pretty much, to carry out all of the different tasks that you'll need to in order to finish all of your active missions. Now, let me know in the comment section down below which one of those trailers is your favorite and which type of cargo you are most excited to haul for the first time. Now, let's take our very first look at mission structure and how missions will look in this update from start to finish. Now, here we can see a map scenario being created. Like, for example, right here, you can see we have a loading point, and this will essentially serve as a cargo hub from which to carry out your missions and tasks. Next, you can see a unloading point being created where you can also set the amount of materials that need to be delivered in order for this particular building site to be complete. Once that's done, you can then set the building site to appear at 50% of the job's completion. Next, we'll be heading to the loading point with a C10 and a pull-behind lumber trailer. Once we've gotten to the loading point and gotten ready to run, then we'll be able to see what the available jobs are, and you can find the building site, and you can also see what its requirements are. Once you've done that, you can get loaded up, and then after that, you'll be able to actually track your objective, and you'll be on your way there. But the craziest part of this entire new mission structure is that it's all synchronized in multiplayer, and you can carry all of these jobs out with up to 4 of your friends at the same time, essentially having your own construction company as you work towards completing all of these different objectives together. So now that we have seen how one of these jobs will work from start to finish, let me know in the comment section down below how you guys are feeling about having a structure like this in Offroad Outlaws, and also if you are a map maker, let me know what kind of creative ideas this sparks for you in terms of how you're going to use this in some of your custom maps going forward. Personally, I'm really looking forward to the multiplayer aspect of this because we have now essentially a objective-based co-op game on our hands where we can either build our, four-wheeling rigs and go off-road or go trail riding or mud bogging or whatever you want to do, or we can switch gears and use our trucks as objective-based rigs and haul all of these different pieces of cargo throughout different maps, building different parts of the map as we go along. Now, before we get any further on in the video, I do want to go ahead and let you guys know that we don't have any idea of a release date at this current moment in time, but what we do know is that the development team is working hard to get the update out to us as soon as they possibly can. And at the end of the day, what this update is essentially doing is it's taking so many of these scenarios that we were role-playing out in the game before and making them actual missions, making them actual missions, giving them some actual substance within the game, which I think not only takes this game to the next level, but when you think about it, this is a mobile game, and the amount of development that this game has seen over the years is absolutely incredible and is genuinely mind-blowing to see from even the perspective of someone that plays, games on PC all the time, games on consoles like the Xbox Series X all the time, and, seeing a mobile game get this much development and this much time and effort and resource just absolutely poured into it is genuinely incredible, because at the end of the day, this is a game that you can play on your iPhone, literally while you're sitting in an airport or while you're just, chilling out at home. And the fact that we're gonna have a mission structure that in-depth that you can play online with your friends, whether you're on Android or iOS, it's genuinely mind-boggling. It really, truly is a mind-boggling thing that mobile games as a whole have come this far. Now, in addition to how exciting all of these new trucks are, I'm also really excited to see how some of our existing vehicles do in this new mission structure. Now, if you remember from some of our recent live streams, I've actually built a couple of vehicles that I was thinking would be fairly good in terms of what these missions were going to require, and I think I guessed pretty well, because what I ended up building was a heavy-duty, fully built, dually hauling rig that also had a little bit of off-road capability, a little bit of off-road potential with some flex in the front axle. And I think that now, after seeing what people are going to be able to do with these missions, especially in terms of custom maps, I think I made a really good decision to build the truck that I did. Now, does that mean I'm not insanely excited to also build the new trucks? Oh my god, no. I am so insanely excited to build those new trucks, and I'm sure that you guys are as well. I know a lot of you guys are excited about the new Raptor, a lot of you guys are excited about the Charger, but I think now, after this video especially, there's going to be a lot of people that are really, really pumped to see what we're going to be able to do with that Ram TRX, as well as that C10. The C10, I mean, obviously, we knew about the C10 before, but I think the C10 is going to still be one of those trucks that is going to be the most used, and potentially the most used one in the entire update. Although whenever I think about it in that sense, I also think, that's probably going to end up being the Charger, but we never know. We really never know. And at the end of the day, I just want people to have a blast driving all of these new trucks. But go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below if this video has changed your perspective on anything about the new update, and if it has changed maybe what you are most excited for about the new update. And also, now that we have seen the latest new trucks, let me know if the vehicle you are most excited for has changed, and also if you have any wild, crazy build ideas, go ahead and throw them down there in the comment section down below so I can kind of get an idea of what you guys really want to see in terms of vehicle build videos right here on the channel. And of course, make sure you stay tuned for the live streams as well. I have a ton of upcoming live stream plans revolving around the update, as well as diving into the new missions, truck meets, races, all sorts of new things that we are going to be able to check out live right here on the channel as soon as the new update drops. And with that all being said and done, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to leave it a like. Let me know any other thoughts and opinions you might have in the comment section down below. Hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on, and I will see y'all next time. Talk to y'all later.